Hello, I'm John Rushton, the emotions expert. Today, I'm going to be talking about being a permanent victim. There are some people in life who are permanent victims. All they can see are things going wrong, and they get into a habit of actually putting themselves into that position. I'm a victim. It's happened to me. Look what happened. Look what went wrong, and all these kind of things. Well, it happens to us all. Things happen to us, even at the best of times or the worst of times. Things happen. We have accidents in the car. Things happen in the home. Things happen at work. Life happens. Our finances don't go too well. Our health deteriorates somewhat at times. Our relationships go through a bad patch or even fail. All of these kind of things. But we are human beings. We are designed to cope with all this. There is nothing within our mind which we cannot utilize to cope with what's going on in life. We can give up if we wish, because we are sentient human beings and we have that power of thought. We can give up and we can give in. We can make ourselves pathetic. We can make ourselves idiots. We can say stupid things. We can claim being a victim because we want emotional sympathy. We can claim a lot of things. And this is all our own self-will. It's our own self-being which is doing this for whatever thoughts and feelings we have in our mind, because we have decided this. It's nobody around us. Nobody has told us to do it. Nobody's forcing us to do it. There's nothing we can take, a sort of bad atmosphere which has made this, oh, they made me do this, they made me do that. They did nothing of the sort. You decided on your own volition that you would do exactly what you wanted to do. And although it's pathetic and stupid and imbecilic, you decided to do it. Some people are always getting upset about something. They're always getting to a situation whereby things are not going well and they're going to emotionally, negatively react to it. They're going to be there to relive the conversation. In fact, they can't wait for it to be finished so they can go home and phone all their friends and family or any other pathetic person who's going to listen to them and tell them the long, the short, the medium version, the abridged version, the hyper version, the failure version, every version of what's happened during the day, what he said, they should have done this, they should have done that. People like that are a pain in the neck. They're a waste of time. You don't need them in your life. If you're going to play the victim, fine, but don't expect other people to play the victim with you either or give you sympathy, because they have something far more important, and it's called my life. And my life is far more important than listening to somebody who's perpetually going on and on about atrocities and things which happened. And did you see this on the news? And did you see that on the news? Yes, I did. And what of it? What can you do? What are you doing to change it? Where are you going to go with this? What do you want to drag me into something which I've seen exactly the same as you? You've given me a comment, fine, but that's it. You're not going to do anything more, so don't talk about it further because it's a waste of time. Talk about something which has meaning, which has love, which has understanding, which has compassion, and not dragging yourself into this and putting yourself into the position that you're getting upset because you've just seen this and that. It's rubbish. You're doing this because you're actually being a parasitic sponge on everybody else and dwelling on what's wrong in life. If you want people around you, you've got to harmonize with them. You've got to give them something which they can look forward to. You've got to give them something which they can take from you and feel good themselves, that you're a worthwhile person and they feel worthwhile being with you because you're a worthwhile person. There's something coming from you, something emanating from you, something radiating from you, which makes them feel wholesome. And they're doing the same to you likewise. Most of it is subliminal. It happens on its own. You don't think about it. It's just there happening because that's the status of your life. That's the status basis of how you've got, you're in a position where it's just automatically radiating because it's harmonizing with your thoughts, your feelings, your mind, your love, your compassion, and everything else. You're empathizing with the people around you. There's a synergy with the people around you. All of these things come into play when you're in the right frame of mind. If you're not in the right frame of mind, then you become agitated, you become bored, you become in a situation where you just want to leave. Your mind keeps wandering elsewhere. It goes to other facts and figures and places and thoughts and feelings. It does everything but it should do. You feel restless in yourself, you feel maybe even short of breath, you get little twitches and you get fidgety. All of these things are produced by negativity, some by the surroundings that you're in, and some you've created yourself. And in fact, in some people, because they create it themselves, they are subliminally creating negativity, which is reducing their immune system by about 10% or so. And therefore, they're getting little scratches and itches and grunting and squinting and sniffing and coughing and doing all kinds of funny little things because it's reducing their body's resistance. And therefore, these things are materializing. And it's all down to how you think and feel of life. If you're going to give in, fine, but make sure you're prepared to go the long route on your own because nobody will be with you. They have other things in life. Life is short as it is. You don't need to make it any shorter by interacting with other people as this emotional vampire. You are a person that can change things. You can make life good. You don't have to say, well, they've got this and I haven't. That's nothing to do with it whatsoever. This is a mental thing which you're going through. You can change the state of your mentality, your understanding, your compassion, your love, your emotions, your sincerity, everything. You can do it. It's within you to do this. And the moment you do this, everything will change. But if you're with people who are going to complain and play the victim in life, then move on because there's nothing good which is going to come out of it.